So we're here with Shane. And Shane, look, I'm so glad that you could come in and just share this with our audience today, because short-term rental, it's amazing, and a lot of people don't know much about it. But I guess tell me from an investment side before we get out of here. Tell me from an investor's standpoint, what's so great about it? What's in it for them?
Yeah, I mean, the way that I explain it is we help investors get double-digit returns without lifting a finger, because we've already done all the work. So like I said earlier, partnering is the key to being able to have success or doing anything with any level of scale. Well, for someone that's looking to get into short-term rentals, or even they've got some money sitting on the side and they don't know what to do with it, since we've had the process figured out from A to Z, it's as easy as we build a relationship, we get to kind of know each other, and I say, okay, what is it that you're trying to get out of it? You invest in a deal with us, we send you a check every month. Typically, our investors, again, past performance is not an indication of future results, but we're seeing anywhere from 15 to 30% returns on average for these investors that invest in these deals. So we talked earlier about the size of these deals, and I don't have the money. Well, I just find investors, right? I don't need the money. I can say to the investor, hey, look, if you partner with me on this deal, you bring the money and I bring all the management and expertise on it. You can make a 20, 30% return on your money. So you get your cut, you're happy, you're excited. And now I've got an asset that I'm able to take over, manage, and also co-own with them and get my cut too.
Partnership.
Right?
Partnership. That's what you called it.
It's all partnership.
And isn't that just like a magical idea? Like it's foreign because we don't think about that. We always think like, okay, I got to do it. It's my job to do it. But what if I don't want to be a short-term rental guru, right? What if I don't want to? So you're saying I could just take my money, as long as I do my homework and I get to know you and any other investment out there with a skilled operator, I can give you my money and then get paid back.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not saying just for me. This goes for anybody else that people are talking to, right? You ask them, hey, what has been your past performance? What are the things that you're doing? What are you offering? And when I tell people the kind of splits that we're working with, they're, oh, why would I give you that much equity? I always just tell them, look at the numbers. At the end of the day, it's all just math. Show me where else in the market you can put your money into something, not lift a finger, not be responsible for any of it, right? And make these kind of returns. And so that can only happen through partnership. Plenty of people talk about, man, if I just did the deal myself, though, I didn't bring anybody outside, I'd get 100% of the deal. Sure, but now you don't have help, because who knows what these strategic investors can add to your business. They might be able to add some value in a way that you never even thought of before. Once again, I've accomplished what I've accomplished in less than 2 years, only because I partnered. Because I thought, man, I don't want to do it myself. I need other people, right? It goes the same for investors. It's the easiest way to get into real estate is partner with someone who's already doing it.
That's a great takeaway. Man, you said a mouthful, and I think you echoed every person that has been in experience, that's been doing this, that understands that they're past all, they've already, leaped off the cliff. They've already drank the Kool-Aid. They understand that. And I think you're just another example of how you take that, your own advice, and partner and be open-minded to think, I don't have to do it all myself. I'll just stick with what I know. And you get so much further. So that's, dude, I just want to say thank you very much for sharing that bit of info. And, the other thing is, if people wanted to kind of get to know you and reach out to you, if they were interested about learning about your operation and kind of how you do it, and maybe even partner with you, how would they do that? How could they contact you?
So like I said earlier, I'm not really actually present that much publicly, not for any reason other than that's just not me. So like my social media, all that stuff, I just post memes and silly stories, right? A business investment here and there. But really the main way that I communicate with people is through email.
Say it now. What's your email address?
I'm going to have to spell this out. Try to make it also a little bit more difficult. So it's info at WSP LLC. So that stands for Wholesales Property Ventures. That's my company, right? Info at W as in whiskey, S as in Sam, P as in Paul, V as in Victor, LLC.com. So that email is kind of how I keep track of everything. It's a lot easier to communicate. Don't really text much. Again, on social media, I'm just posting memes.
He's just having fun, right?
Yeah, email is actually the main way that I communicate.
Awesome.
It's very efficient.
Awesome. So yeah, it's either that or carrier pigeon to find
too.
you.
Yeah. Weather dependent.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, look, I feel like people are walking away today with a tremendous amount of value thanks to, you being here and just being gracious with your time and, giving some jewels here, man, because I feel like if you didn't know what short-term rentals were before this interview, you really can understand. This is a great way for you to, great way for you to get cash flow, great way for you to build wealth. And really a really exciting way, because we're not talking about some janky apartment somewhere in a really bad neighborhood. We're talking about luxury rentals. How cool would it be to walk around and be like, that's my house, right?
And I don't pay $1 to own it,
right. I get a check over here and I invest in this.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's all about. That's what investing is all about at the end of the day.
Also, I want to say real quick, short-term rental real estate is actually the only way for you to also utilize the real estate yourself as an investor or operator.
Ooh.
Every other type of real estate out there, if you own an apartment building, are you going to stay in one of the units? That's not very sexy, right? If you own a long-term rental, you got a 24 to 48 hours notice to the tenant that's there to even step foot on the property, right?
For sure.
And so with short-term rentals, it's also a way that not only can you make great money, you can have fun doing it, have some cool properties, but if you want to block out a day or a week here and there, you can do that and use your own property.
It's so
and
funny.
Guess what? You got a whole team that cleans up after you too. So you don't
so
have to
funny.
clean up your own property.
So funny. We're taking a trip to Florida and we're staying at our own short-term rental.
There you
That's
go.
so funny you said that. And you don't think about it as much, but that is sexy, right?
Yeah.
Because now you're in a space where you're enjoying what it's really supposed to be about. Ownership, freedom, cash flow.
Memories.
Yeah, that's magic, man. So look, I want to just thank you again for being here. You're awesome. You're amazing. And, man, just wish you the best in what you're doing. Thank you.
I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for having me.
For sure.
You're a great man.
For sure. You're welcome. So, with Shane being here, I want to say again on Shane's side and my side, I want to say thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Real Men of Real Estate. We're here in San Diego. Look forward to new episodes coming up with me, your host, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart. But in the meantime, I'm going to ask you to get out of here for now and enjoy it. But you know what you got to do before you get out of here, right? That's right. Got to keep it foxy. See you in the next one.